because she's on every... Ooh, that's June? That's June? Oh, I might not make it through the year. I can't wait for July. Please welcome Cindy Crawford. Wow, the calendar, at least June, looks good. Was that fun to do?
Yeah, it's pretty fun to do. The reason I do it is that half the proceeds go to Leukemia Foundation, so it makes it sort of worth. I mean, it's a little hard to do that kind of TNA thing all the time, but and holding my stomach in the whole time we're shooting. So.
Oh, you don't have to hold your stomach in. Yeah. I mean, what we see is pretty much you, right?
I guess you see a lot of me in that one. I think that, like, people think that I wake up in the morning, look like that sometimes, and they don't understand that that's like 2 hours of hair and makeup and holding just the right position in the right light with the great photographer and all of that. And so, no. But you know, I work out, so.
Yeah, because a lot of models come here, and I think, you know, I don't want to mention any names, but some of them don't look like what they look like, you know, in magazines.
Come on, mention names.
No, really, I think you and probably Amon and maybe Elle look. I mean, when you walk, see, I'm talking when you walk.
You don't see us in the rollers without the makeup on.
Well, I've seen Elle, and I mean, sometimes you three look a lot like you look when you're camera ready and everything. Some people come in and you say Joan Rivers, and you say, you know, and it's like, and then they go change. But you look a lot like we're used to seeing you look.
Yeah, I think that the bad thing for women who look at magazines is they think that I never get a pimple or whatever, and those things they can take care of. You know, I have makeup on or they retouch it out. And also, it's like, you know, like with your body and everything, I feel bad when people look at a Cosmo cover and they go out and get, you know, breast implants. Meanwhile, mine are taped up, you know, to make them look like that.
Yeah, and what do you think about the modeling school scams and stuff?
Yeah, I think it's a ripoff, and I hate seeing girls getting it. You know, like you walk in 5'2", you're not going to walk out 5'9".
Right.
They can't promise you that you're going to be on the money, and you know, you don't really get anything out of it. So.
And you really kind of have to be tall, right?
To really make it, for some reason, that's like a rule. I don't know. It's like 5'8", and I think it's just because mostly for runways, and the clothes are made for a certain size, and it's tall. But it's weird. Like, to do a cover, it's a face shot. And you would think, why does it matter if the girl's 5'2" or 6'10", you know? But it does. The one size for model is like 5'8" to 5'11".
Yeah. Yeah, I want to get to, you talked about leukemia, and I thought about the big kind of charity bash in tribute to Freddie Mercury. You were there?
Great, yeah.
Was that fun?
It was a big AIDS benefit.
Yeah.
I was there covering it for Fox and MTV, and I'm not like a big concert goer, mostly because I normally can't organize to get myself there. But this was like a huge one at Wembley, 70,000 people, and, you know, Guns N' Roses, Elton John, you know, Metallica, all these bands, and it was such a trip. And then I went on stage with Spinal Tap. We did something, and just to see that, like, 75,000 people out there, it's awesome. And I thought, God, I mean, what a buzz and what a high it must be to be standing in front of all those people who are just, you know, they're like moving and clapping and enjoying just your music. It was really a great experience.
And who all performed?
Well, those that I named, Annie Lennox, David Bowie, Paul Young. There were so many people. Extreme. Yeah. Some of these, like, metal bands that I didn't know, but they turned out to be the most fun because, you know, they were, like, really jacked up for it. Because, you know, people like Elton John and George Michael, they've, you know, watched for so long, and it inspired them.
I love Bowie. I would have loved to have seen him there.
Yeah, it was great.
Was Iman there with him?
You know, she wasn't there actually, but I think that's the week he met her, and then I think that's when they got married.
Oh.
Like, because they were in Europe. I think they got married in Switzerland or something.
Yeah. I love her. She's, and like I said, she's one of those ladies that gets out the limo. I have seen Iman get out the limo here with rollers and glasses, and you say, damn, she's fine. You know? I mean, just naturally.
She's like a statue.
Yeah.
She's so beautiful.
She is beautiful, and you're right in there with her. We'll be right back with Cindy Crawford. The white, nerdy chick? That's your own description of you?
Well, no, I was shooting this Fox special, which we shot yesterday in Lake Havasu, Arizona, which is airing Sunday at 10. But it was with Tommy Davidson from In Living Color was my co-host. And he's so funny. And we were doing this kind of shtick. We were introducing Chris Cross because they performed Jump for the special. And he came out, of course, wearing his clothes backwards. So I said something to him like, you know, what's with your clothes? And he says, well, I said, are you totally crossed out? And he went, huh, you know, you got the lingo down. Listen to this. I said, word up, you fat homie G, or something like that, like trying to use this hip-hop lingo, which coming from me is like ridiculous. It's not, they had written this for me in the script, right? So I said, the only way I can do this is the white nerdy chick trying to be cool, you know? So I'm like fat homie G, whatever that means, you know?
That's close.
And yeah, well, and that's what Tommy said. He went, I don't think so. That was, he corrected me and went on to explain, you know, about Chris Cross and how they started this whole hip-hop, you know, well, the backwards thing and the hip-hop lingo. And then he just kept me laughing the rest of the day because he's so funny. He was entertaining me because it was like 110 degrees where we were shooting, so I needed some distractions.
Yeah. How's Richard? He's working hard right now.
Yeah, he's doing a movie right now with Jodie Foster in Virginia, so they're
Richard
working.
Gere, her wonderful husband. Do you get to fly down there and see him when he's on the set?
Yeah, I go down there a lot. We rented a house down there, so it's 3 months on location, which is a long time to not be around. So I go down, you know, like every other week for 5 days, and you know, you schedule it in, like, because it's the priority.
Yeah.
So priority.
I know it should be one for him. Yeah, and tell him to hang tough. Fox MTV Guide to Summer 92, June 7th, 1992, 10 o'clock on Fox, and repeated on MTV June 20th and 21st. This is Cindy Crawford.
And we have Bruce Springsteen.